Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Bowling Green Falcons, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Falcons will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fair catch called for and made. Line gets set, first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. At the 35, he's got room. Off he goes. At the 30. The 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, North Texas.
These offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the boot. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. A first down for the offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Unloads to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mid on the football.
With jet sweep pass. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Quarterback extends the play. On the run, fires downfield. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He unleashes a long one. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Falcons. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll call for the fair catch here. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll throw it on first down. fires to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense probably has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Moffitt. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Falcons want to move quickly.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Defense were always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking the football and forcing the completion.
They'll give it to the back. At the 40, there he goes. He's off to the races. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, BG. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. At the 45, on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO. After the
3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
North Texas really has it going on offense. He wants to throw. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open. Tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield. If he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open. He can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Great job by the quarterback to beat the blitz by getting rid of the football, and as a bonus, they get the first down.
Yeah, that's a good example of the quarterback knowing where his answers are. He sees the blitz coming, he finds his running back running out of the backfield, and they're able to make that defense play.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires into traffic, picked off. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bowling Green. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Final play of the quarter coming. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Let's go! The play action fake. Wide open downfield. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Mean Green. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ball.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense. It ain't working. right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They'll throw it on first down. He's looking on the right side. He toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quarterback looks for a little space. Touchdown. The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets him across the goal line. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, North Texas. What a catch and run for 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond. Open runway ahead. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there getting set. Fielded in the end zone. It's strong. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to move it through the air. Get it out on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He wants to pass it on second down. He's got his man. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. He's looking to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Quarterback will audible. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, BG. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Okay, ready? They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The quick out. And he... after a nice pickup on that one.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Wants to throw on third. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. Oh, it's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And such a blown opportunity for the offense because on fourth down, they had enough yards to pick up the first, keep the drive going, but he puts it on the ground. Defense jumps on it, and that is a massive turnover.
Fast motion from the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly complete. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. Fires on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get the joke. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. One more snap coming before halftime. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is a third and long. The give to the single back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. He's looking to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Slings it downfield. Picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Wide receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of D-man, right? Like they're always open, according to them. And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high. Sometimes you force them a little bit too much. The defense takes advantage like they did right there.
Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
give to the running back. Oh, he's got a chance. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big. He gets that handoff going to the right. He sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive...
And he's running in the open. Oh, those pads. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
Yeah, this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fair catch called for and made. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Shakes off the defender. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him lose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to run it. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Falcons in the hurry up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense. Getting in the lane. Doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge on the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
This is so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
They run the reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
What great discipline showed by the defense. When your job is contained, you're supposed to contain the football, not let your eyes deceive you. Ball starts to go away. Your job is to still contain the backside. Great job, staying disciplined. Great win for the defense.
Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2.
36. Offense facing 4th down. Are you ready?
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
And the quarterback is snowed under. Having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so it's been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The give on the inside. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He's run out of bounds with a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the offense. They keep attacking through the air. Got his man on the right. And some room to work. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Looking left. It's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
On second down, he'll fire. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business.
They will score! Touchdown, North Texas! If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways. But he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torturing this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, Dale, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put all the food, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
To the air on 1st down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Still looking on the move. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Falcons are in the hurry-up.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive, too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Scrambling away. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons. lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because...
And they got him for the sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Mean Green. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away passing the ball.
Now the pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Lets it fly on the move. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good. And you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it too soon.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Give up some yardage, they give up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, the running back has it. Open space at the 25. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game.